Good evening, everyone. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Welcome to the Voorhees Township Committee meeting of November 27, 2023. Would everyone please rise and join me in a salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. May we have a roll call, please?
Mrs. present. Mrs. Black. Here. Mr. Rabbits.
Here.
Mrs. Cito. Here. Mayor Ricola.
Here.
This meeting is being held in accordance with the requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act. Do know that this meeting has been published by the clerk in both the Courier Post and Inquirer newspapers, as well as electronic notice as required by law. Also, a copy of the annual meeting notice has been posted on the bulletin board outside the Township Clerk's office.
Thank you. Our first matter this evening is the second reading of an ordinance designating the salaries of the officers and employees of the Township of Voorhees, County of Camden, State of New Jersey. This is the second reading of an ordinance. I will open it to the public. If anyone from the public has any comments on this ordinance, please come forward.
Seeing no one, move to close public portion.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, may we have a roll call vote, please?
Mrs. Stepwood.
Yes.
Mr. Platt.
Yes.
Mr. Rabbits.
Yes.
Mrs. Cito.
Yes.
Mayor Ricola.
Yes. So carried. Our next matter is the public portion for resolutions only. If there's anyone from the public that has any comments on any of our resolutions this evening, please come forward.
Seeing no one, move to close public portion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The public portion for resolutions is closed. Our resolutions this evening are resolution number 330-23, amending records of the tax assessor, resolution 331-23, authorizing current year budget transfers, number 332-23, appointing Wyan Balazos to the position of police officer in the Voorhees Township Police Department, number 333-23, appointing Robert Brunges to the position of Class 2 Special Police Officer in the Voorhees Township Police Department. Excuse me. Resolution number 334-23, appointing Christopher Tomasco to the position of Class 2 Special Police Officer in the Voorhees Township Police Department. Resolution number 335-23, provisional appointment of Nicolette Warrington to the position of firefighter in the Voorhees Township Fire Department, subject to certain terms and conditions. And resolution number 336-23, appointing Elizabeth Wharton to the position of Clerk 1 in the Voorhees Township Police Department. Do I have a motion on those resolutions?
Motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none of those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Next is approval of our treasurer's reports for June 2023, July 2023, August 2023, September 2023, and October 2023, and approval of our bill list for November 22nd, 2023. Do I have a motion for those?
Motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion?
Yeah, we better meet more.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Before we get to a couple commendations we have, I'm going to first go to comments from our committee. I would like to remind everybody that our Santa around town on the fire truck, which is a really great tradition here in town, will be December 1, 2, 8, and 9. You can check out the township website to see when Santa's going to be coming to your neighborhood. And the fire department will be hosting Cookies with Santa on Saturday, December 16th from noon to 4 p.m. at the Burnt Mill Fire Station. I do want to say a great job we had the other night at our holiday parade and tree lighting. It was Voorhees Got Talent night, and everything worked out well. Special thanks to our fire department, who at the last minute saved the night by getting the lights to work. So
Yeah, that was crazy.
thank you, Chief. Good job with that. Appreciate that. We have.
I also just want to say thank you to the Arts Commission for Voorhees Got Talent and the lovely decorations and craft stand help build back our tree lighting and holiday kickoff here.
Any other comments from our committee? Our final portion is our public portion. If anyone from the public has a comment, please come forward.
Seeing no one from the public, move to close public portion. You want to second that?
Second.
Okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The public portion is closed. I am honored to have two commendations we are presenting this evening. The first is for the Eastern High School Marching Vikings. The Eastern Marching Vikings production of Shattered, under the direction of Mr. John Stans and a dedicated staff of coaches and mentors, took several months of planning, commitment, and many hours of hard work from the Eastern Marching Vikings staff and students. The Eastern Marching Vikings finished their 2023 season with an undefeated record and achieved the highest overall score in a tournament of bands. After competing against 134 teams from 11 regions across New Jersey, New York City, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Virginia, Maryland, and West Virginia, the Marching Vikings took home the top prize with the overall highest score. Now, therefore, the Mayor and Township Committee hereby congratulates the Eastern Regional High School Marching Vikings for their outstanding accomplishments and wish them continued success in all of their future endeavors. So, congratulations to the Eastern Vikings. They are also a fixture at our annual Kirkwood Memorial Day parade. So they do great things in the community. Very proud of those. And our next commendation, I believe a couple people are here for this one, is for our Cultural and Diversity Committee. We had another very, very successful International Day here in Voorhees Township, something that I and this committee is very, very proud of it every year, proud of the efforts that we put into it. And as I like to say, in Voorhees, we celebrate our diversity, which makes us all very proud. So our commendation reads, whereas International Day is a cultural appreciation event that brings together the richness of cultures from around the world while celebrating diversity and unity within our community. Whereas International Day Chair Gwen DeVera and the Cultural and Diversity Committee assembled a plethora of unique food vendors, local businesses, cultural organizations, captivating entertainers, and notable dignitaries for an afternoon of traditional music, dance, educational exhibits, and international cuisines. Now, therefore, Voorhees Township appreciates and extends their gratitude to the Cultural and Diversity Committee for uniting our community with this successful celebration of diversity and culture. So thank you and congratulations to our Diversity Committee. I'm going to adjourn the meeting, and I'm thinking that Gwen's going to want to take a couple pictures probably. So.
And also she has...
Excuse me?
Can we reopen the public portion, because I think a couple of us missed that.
Oh, well.
Is that okay?
Sure. Come on up.
Make a motion
So,
to reopen.
motion to reopen public portion?
Second.
All in favor, right?
We apologize.
It's all right.
Victoria.
Come on.
Come up, you gotta come up to the microphone. Thank you. You can come up together. You just have to give your name and information so our clerk can take it down.
Yeah, my name is Tina Lloyd, and I'm here to represent Victoria.
Need your address.
We, just so I know that Stephen Stegler, our administrator here, spoke with Amanda, Amanda, okay. And we have our fire chief here this evening, and I think Stephen explained to Amanda that we certainly appreciate and understand your concerns, and you should be concerned. We will have our fire chief, our code official, our construction office meet with you as a community and do whatever we can do and will do to put your minds at ease. I know that the chief has some information he can share and some information that he is not at liberty to share. Chief, do you want to just give an overview of where you are?
So, good evening. Thanks for coming out. As far as the fires go, I know everyone has concerns as to what's causing them and how to prevent them. All three of them are separate and have different causes per se, so it's not one thing. I can't tell you that this is what's causing fires in Victoriana and everyone should go and do this in order to make it safe. They're completely separate, so there's not one specific thing. There's different things that we can provide you guys for education for your own home safety. We don't have a lot of enforcement rights within the individual units just because that's part of your rights as an American to your privacy inside your own personal space. All the fires currently are listed as undetermined, so as we meet at a later date, I can give you a little bit more information as to the areas where they started, but they're all listed as undetermined on our end. and now your homeowner's insurance and your HOA's insurance is trying to subrogate to figure out who they can blame for the fires, because obviously insurance companies aren't in business to pay out large claims like these. So that's what they're in the process of doing, and that's why we kind of leave it as undetermined. Our main goal was to figure out if someone intentionally lit the fire, and all three of these are intentionally lit these fires. So we leave it as undetermined, and then the insurance companies kind of take over. They have much deeper pockets than we do to figure out what may have led to a very bigger contributing factor.
And
So,
we want to be able to also set up a meeting though with construction as well, so that everybody knows what your rights are, what we're able to do as a township to step in, ask of your management company, which I understand has been difficult, and we'll also have the chief there too to see what we can do together, even if it's on behalf of the residents from the township to the public as well. So I would like to set up that.
And if anyone in Victoria does want to have a personal, have the fire department come do a home safety inspection in homes, they will do that. So it's a matter of calling the department, setting it up, and they'll come and look at everything in your individual
Maybe even
homes.
make it part of
Yeah.
an offshoot of the meeting that
Yeah.
you guys,
Anyone in your units, you know, in the neighborhood that wants one can send a
Get
request in
permission.
and get that scheduled.
Yeah, we'll be glad to set up an inspection of any unit that is requested. From what I understand, from what the chief told us earlier, he can't just randomly go into a unit and inspect it. The permission is needed, obviously, of the person or people that live there. But I think it would probably be more practical and efficient if we set up a meeting, maybe at somewhere in your community center or whatever, between our fire department, our code enforcement, our construction office, to help put your minds at ease, because this is not something you guys should be worried about.
Yeah.
And we're going to grab your information as well before the end of the meeting.
I just know that one of the concerns with all of this and getting the education, which is fantastic, and we appreciate that, you know, putting our minds at ease is one thing, but really getting down to the root cause, it's good to know that it's not, you know, concrete consecutive reasons why they happen. But I know that a lot of us would also, aside from inspection, coming in the house, which is fantastic, that's a face value inspection. We're actually a little more deeply concerned at the bones of these structures, and that's, you know,
Yeah.
one of the main that would help us.
Sure, that would be our construction office.
they can, they're qualified with.
They're very good. Yeah.
And from your end, you're going to want to be sure that your homeowners association and your management company have a representative at that meeting.
Okay.
And if you need the township to contact them and say,
Yeah.
"Hi, we're having this meeting, we'd like a
Yeah,
representative."
we need
That's a little hard.
See what
Yeah.
can be
Yeah,
done.
you just provide us with that information and we
We'll get their
can
attention.
facilitate.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And hang tight before the end so I can.
You got one, another one?
Yes, sir.
Hi. Greg Hamilton, I live at 1010 Brother's Way. Could make that up if I tried. The one thing that's all well and good, and that's part of what I wanted to say here, is we need some educational materials. We need perhaps even some fire extinguisher training, things like that, that can assure or help assure residents that they can at least be somewhat safer. Going forward, what we've been kind of hearing is that the permit process has been very slow. And if there's any way to expedite that for the 24 people now who don't have a home, I think that would be very helpful.
Oh, okay. So the people who were displaced, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
To get their
Yeah.
construction.
Absolutely.
For their construction permits?
Yeah,
Yeah.
demo permits, construction permits, all seem to be taking a lot of time.
We can absolutely expedite that.
Steve, let me know.
That would be very helpful, especially now we're entering another unit that needs to be taken care of.
Yep, absolutely.
We can do that.
And anybody that, Steve can take anyone's name, contact information that wants to be involved in setting up the meeting beyond then to, you know, spread it around.
Yeah.
We could probably use this room at night.
Yeah.
That might
That
help.
would be great,
We-
yeah.
That way
We
there's
don't have
plenty
a
of.
community center.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, the
That way you'll have plenty of
Is
room.
there a big meeting place that we can meet?
You could always, Steve could work out that you could
Yeah.
borrow this, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that'd be great.
Or a
We have a
conference
smaller
room?
room out there, but if you need something as big as this for a community,
We have,
How do we do that?
Steve will set it
Yeah,
up
we
with
can
you.
set it up.
Okay,
Yeah, we can
great.
set up great. But before you leave, I'm going to grab your contact
Is
information.
there any chance we can get building papers that when the community was built? and
That's
then
that's
used?
what I was working on today. It's been a while. It's been a while because of how long it was built, but I'm trying to get on top of that and see if we can track that down. They were built in the 80s.
But the-
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
so-
Yeah. Within more than one contract.
Yeah, right.
Correct,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it might be a little
We've been
difficult.
hearing
when
that
we're trying-
codes were violated, there aren't firewalls, there's
No, there's no
wires strewn
firewalls.
throughout the walls, and it's unsafe. So
Okay.
that's our major concern is safety.
Right.
If there's any way we can get building papers or who was responsible for these buildings, because I know for sure one of the fires was electrical, and that's a concern. But if they can help us in any way with that,
Yeah.
we appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure. Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming out.
So,
Do you want to speak, Gwen?
well, no, so wait, I think
We're not done the public portion yet.
Gwen, we have to wait a
Where
second.
is my proclamation?
We're going to finish the public portion, then we're going to give you your
We have
proclamation.
30 of them for you.
Finish it?
We're not done yet, just another minute.
We're not done.
So,
You want to come up here, Gwen, and thank Cal?
There for a day.
everyone who's here for our diversity proclamation will close out the meeting, and then we'll hand the proclamation to Gwen for our diversity committee, and then at that point the public meeting will be closed, and diversity can hand out our certificates of appreciation and hang out. Okay, so sorry, the process is a little slower than maybe. I know everyone's excited.
We reopened the public portion, so if there's anybody else from the public has any comments,
I just want to say thank you.
can you have your name and address, please?
Mayor White
You have a whole
and
speech?
all
planned?
the
He knows it does.
committees. I would like to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me this prestigious proclamation. I did it with sincerely. I would like also to extend my heartfelt thanks to all the performers, the restaurants, the vendors, the police department, the prosecutors, all of them that came to make our event a very successful event. I thank you for all of you. I thank also for my photographer, to my DJ, and all the dancers over here, the Philippine choir, the Indian, the Hawaiian dance, all of you, okay? And my diversity committees, thank you for helping me also. Thank you. I would like also to thank Mayor Mike for sending me the sympathy card, and also Sir Mario Di Natale sent me a centerpiece, and all your messages and prayers for the loss of my sister. Thank you for all your concerns, and to all the people that came to the funeral. I thank every one of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Queen.
Seeing no one from the public, move to close public portion.
Second?
All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Public portion is closed again. And now we'll have my honor to present this commendation to Gwen and take as many pictures as we want. This meeting is adjourned.